The present perfect is a past tense used to describe an ongoing period of time. In the present perfect, have or has plus a past participle. That just means the past form of the verb, by the way, okay? I have seen all your photos. She has seen all your photos. And of course there are many past participles. I have been there many times. I have visited this park during my life. We often use contractions when talking in the present perfect, and this is where the confusion comes from. Okay, look at this here. I've seen so many beautiful gardens, but I've never seen this one before. Written out fully, that would say I have seen so many beautiful gardens, but I've never seen this one before. Now, the present perfect, it's have plus a past participle, and here's some more examples. Okay, it's have plus the past participle, have seen, have been, have done, have worked, have danced, have written. Okay, past forms of the verb with have before. When to use have, okay? This is important, you need to know this one. I have seen it, you have seen it, they have seen it, we have seen it, Tom and Tina have seen it, many people have seen it. Okay? So with these pronouns there, we use have. An important tip to remember is that have is used when there is more than one person or thing, with the exception of when you are talking about yourself or to another person. I have listened constantly. You have passed your exam. They have been there for a while. The girls have won the competition. We use has for one person or one thing. Now, when to use has. You'd use it in these examples. She has seen it. He has seen many beaches. Tom has not seen it. Tina hasn't seen it either. My mother has never seen it. Yet my dog has. It's seen many nice places in its time. Writing questions using have and has in the present perfect. And that's me there, don't laugh. Okay. Have you been here before? Have you been here before? Has Heather photographed Ray before? Has anyone visited this place this year? Asking a question in the present perfect. It's either have or has plus a pronoun or a proper noun or a noun plus a past participle. Has she, and you can add an adverb as well. Has she really completed that task? Have the team finally won a match? Have Tina and Tom walked through here? The modal verbs can be used in the present perfect tense also. That's like should, would, could. You know, I should have stood further back. I could have taken more photos. We would have discussed that at the time. So that's acting as a verbal phrase there. For example, should have stood. That's a verbal phrase. And that brings us on to the quiz. Have you understood the lesson? That's written in the present perfect. Question 1. Which two short words are used in the present perfect tense? Which two short words are used in the present perfect tense? Remember the short words, we always use them. Can you remember them? These two short words are have or has. Okay, these are the two words that you must have, either one of these two. Question 2. What are these examples of? Visited, walked, delivered, photographed, been, seen, done. Now it's a long word, okay? It's a double-barreled term, okay? So don't just say past tense, okay? Don't just say that. It's something else. It's a technical term. Yeah, well, these words are known as past participles, okay? If they had ended in ing, they would have been present participles, okay? So try and remember that. Past participles. Which sentence is correct? Tima? Who's Tima? Okay. Tina and Tom has been to Scotland. And Tina and Tom have been to Scotland. Okay, I could have cut that bit out, but it was quite funny. Which one is correct and which one is wrong? Tina and Tom have been to Scotland. Remember, you see, you know there's more than one, so we use have, okay? Tina and Tom, that's two, so we use have. When does the pronoun noun or the proper noun come between have or has and the past participle? This happens in a particular type of sentence, a particular situation, a particular scenario. Where would you find this happening? In a question, that's where you'd find it. Have you washed the dishes? Has Tom drunk all the juice? You notice drunk there. That there is an irregular verb, and you can use them with that tense. Which sentence, question 5, which sentence has a contraction in it? I've never seen that before. I have decided to see it. So one of these sentences has a contraction in it. Which one is it? We use contractions a lot in the present perfect tense, so you really need to know what they are. And the answer is, I've never seen that before. Written fully, that would have said, I have never seen that before. You could also say, we've never sailed on that lake, which would be, we have never sailed on that lake. Okay? Which brings us on to question 6. Which word is the adverb? I have often filmed big events in Blackpool. One of these words, that's written in the present perfect. It's got an adverb in it, there. So can you spot it? Which of these words is the adverb? Have you spotted it? Often. Yes, the answer is often. Other adverbs could have been never, regularly, periodically, sometimes, rarely. This just gives a bit more information to the sentence. So that there is very important to learn, and this brings us on to question 7. Which question is written in the present perfect? I shouldn't have went out. Or is it, I regretted going out? Which sentence, it's a question, it's a sentence. Which sentence is written in the present perfect? And of course the answer is I shouldn't have went out. Okay? Which is really saying I should not have went out. Not is negating the modal verb. Okay? Should. Okay? Should not, shouldn't. So that is the answer there to that question. And I hope you're taking it all in. You can always watch the video again. That's what it's all about. Watch it again and it all becomes clear. Question 8. What period of time does the present perfect show? Okay? It's a period of time. A specific period of time. Okay, the answer is an ongoing period of time, alright? I have watched this before, but I may watch it again. She has eaten most of the strawberries. Okay, it's an event that's ongoing. Okay? Now don't forget to subscribe and watch all the other very useful lessons on this channel.